Hello. So this is a long overdue video, but we're going to talk about it today. As we discussed in a prior video, part of the awakening process is becoming aware of the truth. We have to recognize the truth. We have to become aware of the truth before anything can change. And I want to talk about corruption today, because that's something we need to become fully aware of. It's important for us to open our eyes and become aware of where the corruption truly lies, from where it is being manufactured and enforced. That's important for us to see that. These are the structures and the paradigms that are crumbling right now and are in the process of crumbling. So we're just going to talk about a few areas where corruption is running rampantly. The first one I want to talk about is GMO foods, genetically modified food. And this is food that is not in its original form. But GMO foods are literally destroying and deteriorating the mind and the body. These are very unhealthy foods. In any grocery store that you go into today, the majority of the produce is genetically modified. The majority of the processed food, well, not only is it processed, but it's genetically modified as well. Unless you're going into a store that sells organic produce and healthy foods, you are eating basically poison. It's literally poisoning the body and the mind. So the situation with the food stamps ending, or getting stricter guidelines, or whatever the new parameters are, I don't know. But I'll tell you, it's a blessing in disguise, because it's going to force people to start growing their own food, which is going to be actual, real, healthy food, real food. Not genetically modified, but actual food. And they're going to start becoming healthier and healthier. So this is a good thing. Another area of corruption is the religious agenda. The belief that you need a go-between, that you need a middleman between you and the divine, that's a lie. That is a blatant lie. The divine lives within you. You have a direct connection with the divine. Everyone, every single person has a direct connection with the divine. You may not choose to tap into that connection, but you do have a connection with the divine within you. You don't need anyone to go between you and the divine. The divine is within you. Another heavy area of corruption is television. And let's just think about that word for a second. Vision. They're telling you the vision that they want you to see. There is so much corruption in TV, media, the news outlets, all of those places. It is filled with corruption, and they are brainwashing minds into what they want them to believe. Another area of corruption is gang stalking. Gang stalking is legitimate. And this isn't anything new. It's been around for a very long time. It's just acquired a brand new name. And here's the thing. If you were to pull up an AI and ask it, what is gang stalking and how do you counteract it? It will actually advise you to get psychological help. They have programmed artificial intelligence to give that response to that question. Now, if that's not gaslighting, I don't know what is. Another arena of corruption, warfare. Creating mass rage, food shortages, mass fear, mass panic, mass confusion, mass despair, all of these things that the media creates. It is warfare on the mind. Another area of corruption, and this is a really big one, pharmaceuticals. Pharmaceuticals are corruption giants. They've got a drug for everything. And if you don't have an ailment, they will give you one. They will make sure that you have an ailment that they can give you a drug for, and then charge you an enormous amount of money to hypothetically cure it, let's say. And we need to be aware of where we're pointing the finger at when it comes to corruption. Because a lot of people they tend to lean towards, well, it's the president's fault, if you're in the U.S., or it's some sort of a government official's fault. Yes, they are the distributors, they take part in it, but the bottom line is, like the president, he's just the front man. He's the face. And I'm not pro-Trump, nor am I anti-Trump. I don't even participate in the political arena. But the truth is that they are frontmen. They're the face out there. Somebody's got to do it. They got to put a face to something. It's the people that have the most money that call the shots. So be aware of where you may be pointing the finger on where the corruption is coming from. And I'm not saying that money is a bad thing. Money is a very good thing. Money is energy. It's just energy in a currency. It's a current of energy in paper form or metal form or whatever form your currency comes in from whatever country you're in. But money's not a bad thing. But when you abuse your power, when you abuse your money, when you have it, that's a problem. And that is a prelude to corruption. So the corruption we're talking about here today, these are all weapons of war on the mind and the body. And it's our responsibility to become aware of it. It's our responsibility to start speaking up about it. Once again, this is all this information, your higher self, your true soul essence. You already have all this knowledge within you. You already know these things. I'm just here reminding you to wake the fuck up. And I'm still sending you lots of love and lots of activation energy.